Previously on the Road to Legendary series, I built a dirt hut, fought a battle tower, died a million times, found 2 dragons, and then I occupied this village. Welcome to episode 2 of the Road to Legendary series, a new series of the Ceagle channel where I try to complete 20 legendary quests. These quests range from something as simple as getting all 10 horde containers to killing Shivaxi himself, in Minecraft, of course. As you may have noticed, legendary quest number 20 will be chosen and voted on by you guys. So if you have any cool quest ideas that you want to see make the list, make sure to drop it in the comments. We already have a fair bit of good ideas from just one episode. And one more thing before we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. This video will also not have any live audio of me playing, since I pre-recorded a lot of footage for this. Anyway, the next video, or maybe the one after the next video, should have in-game audio, which is exciting. Now, next day, and full credit to the Atlas for this one, but I found another village. It also looked safe from any dragons, until I actually spotted one. That was really disappointing actually, since 3 out of 4 of all places that I had settled in had dragons around. So, you know, and so I just boogered off. And then I found another cool place. And then I got a crazy idea to cheese a few of the chests that it had in it. Little did I know how long of a detour this would turn out to be. For the time being, I just looted the chest which I could reach with ease. But, of course, it will not be a Ceagle video where I just try to cheese a few chests from a given structure without attempting to farm some XP too by grinding mobs. And that is exactly what I did. And you will see how wrong that went. Yeah, not great, is it? Then I died, and I died. But finally, in the end, after a very, very long time, I got my stuff back. All of it too, I think. In the end, this whole debacle didn't hit me that much, so it was kind of a waste of time. Then, like 2 days later, I found a new village, and even better, then I found out the village was right next to a battle tower. Let's first talk about the village before we get to the tower. So, this village was pretty good, since I eventually even decided to move here. Also, I found a Masterful diamond skirt in there too, which was pretty neat. Also, if you're wondering why I'm kind of speedrunning these videos, well, the early game is quite boring to watch. Lots of stuff to do for me, which I do gladly. But it's not fun to watch me walk for 2 hours looking for something to explore now, is it? So I was just thinking that I could speedrun the first 3 or so episodes, and then, when it will be time to take on bigger and better dungeons and towers and even the legendary quests, then we'll be able to slow down a little. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that. What then followed was a long and treacherous war of attrition between me and the battle tower. Cave spiders, blights, and infernal monsters tried their best to stop me dead in my path, but through perseverance and determination, I managed to loot as much of the battle tower as I could. And after doing all that, I walked away a new man. My skills were leveled up to levels I hadn't seen in a long time. I got some really decent baubles while I was at it too. I got a few bezoars, which after a very long and painful time turned cave spiders from a really dangerous mob due to their poison to minor inconveniences at most. I also got an Ender Queen's crown. which could confuse me at a few points. But then I realized what was happening, but more on that later. And finally, I actually got the broken heart, which, if you have seen this video right here, you will know that this bauble is actually really good now. Also, at some point of raiding that tower, I had come across this infernal skeleton and I really wanted to kill that fucking guy. But you may ask, why even bother? Well, you see, infernal mobs are the only source of getting some of the rarest baubles in the game, and I didn't want to miss my chance of getting one of those. But after a long and grueling battle, the skeleton just disappeared, unfortunately. I just wanted to pop in real quick and explain something. Now that I have rewatched the footage like a billion trillion times, I can conclude that the infernal skeleton did not, in fact, vanish into the thin air. What happened instead was, while I was stuck in the cobweb, I had to use my shield to block all of the arrows. Unfortunately, the arrows that were blocked just bounced off the shield and hit the skeleton itself, which technically means that it killed itself. But I think that is a whole lot of baloney, since the reason why the skeleton teleported outside of the tower in the first place was because I hit him by accident, which means that my hit should have registered and the kill should have been attributed to me. But, oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. And for the last segment of this video, I decided to move into the aforementioned village. Since I was thinking of staying here longer term, I even took the time to replace every single cobblestone block in my house with stone bricks. That way, if one of those lava Lycanites mobs events happened, my house wouldn't get turned into straight up lava. And if you haven't seen the first episode of Road to Legendary, you might want to watch this video right here to catch up with everything that happened. Editor Ceagle here again. I just wanted to mention that since there is just so much to do in the series, I will be streaming this world every week at least once. So if you ever want to tune into one of my streams, make sure to subscribe and click the bell. That way, you will be notified whenever I go live. That is it for now, and I'll see you later.